Go for a 30-minute jog, but breathe in and out through your nose. Breathe light, breathe slow, breathe deep for the entirety of the 30 minutes. Now, in order for you to do this, your Bolt score, it must be about 20 seconds plus, because I don't think you will be able to sustain jogging with nasal breathing if you have a Bolt score of less than 20 seconds. Now, of course, it's not just your Bolt score that's of importance. It's also the size of your nasal airway. So if you do have a really well-developed nasal airway, which can handle a good volume of airflow, you will find it easier to sustain nasal breathing during your jog. So your Bolt score, your nasal airway, and your fitness level all culminate into the degree of breathlessness that you would experience during your jog. As you go for your 30-minute jog, I think it's very important to bring in stillness of the mind and use your 30-minute jog as a means of taking your attention into the present moment, bringing your attention onto the breath, not to be jogging and thinking at the same time. You might as well, as you're training your body, why not train the mind? And why not train your breathing? By breathing in and out through your nose during physical exercise, the degree of air hunger is going to be a little bit stronger. And this is because your nose imposes a resistance to your breathing that's 2 to 3 times that of the mouth. By your nose imposing a resistance to your breathing, carbon dioxide increases slightly in the blood. And as carbon dioxide increases in the blood during your physical movement, you have an increased sensation of air hunger. But over time, of course, your body is going to adapt to that. And you will be able to do physical exercise for a given intensity and duration, but with less breathlessness. The slow part about it is that as you're breathing, slow down the respiratory rate so that you're not taking so many breaths per minute. It's much more efficient to take slightly fuller breaths but less of them than to breathe fast and shallow. So you could time your breathing, but also when you time your breathing, pay attention to the volume of air that you take in with each breath. So it's not about hyperventilating. And that's always something that we need to take into consideration. But if you have light breathing and slow breathing and deep breathing, you're optimizing your breathing and you're using your jog as a means of improving functional breathing patterns. Low breathing is about having good recruitment of the diaphragm. Now, when you breathe through your nose, it does assist in breathing light anyway, and it does assist in breathing slow, and it does assist in breathing low. So by breathing through the nose, there's an increased resistance to your breathing, and this helps to add an extra load onto the diaphragm to improve function of the diaphragm, and possibly to help maintain strength. It's important to have strong breathing muscles. You don't want your breathing muscles getting tired, because if the diaphragm gets tired, blood is stolen from the legs to feed the diaphragm. That happens generally with higher intensity exercise and not during your 30-minute jog. Now, I will warn you that during the jog, your nose is likely to run. So bring a tissue with you. And in time, your nose is better able to cope with the larger volumes of air going in and out through the nose, so that you will have less running of the nose during your physical movement. You still might have it though on a cold day. There are irritant receptors inside the nose, and cold air can cause the nose to become runny. So it's only a minor thing anyway. Physical exercise with your mouth closed will help to open up the nose. Physical exercise with your mouth closed is helping to protect the upper airways and the lower airways. You've got better recruitment of the diaphragm. You're more likely to reach states of flow. That state of mind whereby your body and mind is in a state of alertness and relaxation at the same time. Enjoy your 30-minute jog, breathing in and out through the nose. This isn't the time for pushing yourself to the point that you go blue from air hunger. So it's not about having excruciating breathing in and out through the nose. It's about being able to move with comfortable breathing in and out through the nose. And it can take a little bit of practice. So enjoy your 30-minute jog. But as I said at the start, it's a lot easier to do when your Bolt score is above 20 seconds, when you have a good nasal airway, and also when you have practice in doing physical exercise. If 30 minutes is too much for you, start off with 5 minutes. You could even start off 1 minute walking, 1 minute jogging. So alternate between walking and jogging if that's what you need to do. But the best way to develop a habit is to start off. And once you start enjoying it, you're likely to stick with it.